In the episode number 108 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about the latest NVIDIA graphics card driver, Listan acquires the accessory brand Mountain, Team Group announces the GeForce Delta RGB DDR5 RAM kit, and Sabrent launches an NVMe SSD in the M.2 2230 form factor. We start with NVIDIA, which has released yet another new driver, with the version number 527.56. This driver release brings out optimizations for several video games: Portal with RTX, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Enhanced Edition, and Jurassic World Evolution 2. This driver fixes some issues, such as with the RTX 4090 graphics card, Watch Dogs 2 may display flickering when staring at the sky. Games utilizing DLSS 3 may crash when ending a recording using Shadowplay or OBS with NVMe. Older versions of Minecraft Java Edition show corruption on screen. With Microsoft Surface Book 2, the display driver fails to install on GeForce GTX 1060 graphics cards. With RTX 4090, no display when hot plugging back and forth between DisplayPort and HDMI. And finally, errors in Adobe Premiere and After Effects with H.264 and HVAC codecs have been addressed. As for the known issues, well, we have those as well. Toggling HDR on and off in-game causes game stability issues when no native resolution is used. With DirectX 12 enabled, Shadowplay recordings may appear overexposed when using HDR in Windows display settings. Monitors may briefly flicker on waking up from display sleep if DSR or DLDSR is enabled. With Halo Wars 2, in-game foliage is larger than normal and displays constant flickering. And in the Steam version of Forza Horizon 2, the game may freeze after 15 to 35 minutes of gameplay. As is the case for all NVIDIA graphics card driver releases, I have installed this driver already and no changes as of now. Next, Listan, the company that owns both Be Quiet and Silence brands, has acquired the accessory brand Mountain. This move was done to complete the product stack of Listan, as the company with its two brands, Be Quiet and Silence, has been evolved into the PC cooling industry and now, as of late, cases as well as keyboards. The acquisition price is not known and there is a good chance that it will never be known. However, this acquisition does not mean that the brand that is Mountain and its products will change anyway, as Listan was able to bring the Be Quiet brand into the upper part of the CPU cooling market. We continue with Team Group, which has announced the GeForce Delta DDR5 RGB. These RAM kits are made to work best with the new DDR5 compatible AMD platforms. From a design standpoint, these share some elements with other Team Group RGB RAM kits. However, these have a new heatsink that uses a larger plastic diffuser plate on the top. In terms of the specifications, these RAM kits will be available with several frequencies: 5200, 5600 and 6000 MHz. Unfortunately, the timings and voltages are not yet known. The availability of these RAM kits will be early January of 2023. And finally, Sabrent launches a new NVMe M.2 SSD. However, this new SSD has a 2230 form factor, which makes it compatible with the Steam Deck platform. These SSDs have a storage capacity starting at 256 GB and going up to 1 TB. The controller used with these M.2 SSDs is made by Phison and it is the model number E21T. The memory chips are made by Micron and the SSDs do not have a DRAM cache chip installed. The advertised reading speed is 5000 MB per second, while the sequential writing speeds goes up to 4300 MB per second. For warranty, these SSDs have the standard 5-year period, and unfortunately for us, the pricing has not yet been revealed. And this is the end of the episode number 108 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.